Hey, Tube, y'all already know who it is, man. It's a kid. Road and the boy. You know what I mean? Saying what's up with y'all, man. Coming to talk to y'all on this video here today about life and obstacles in life, boy. You feel me? Obstacles in life. You feel me? Shout out to all my subscribers, you know what I mean, the family, you know, y'all part of the family, you know, watching the growth, you know, we learn from each other, you know, we can learn from each other, we do during the live feeds and stuff like that, you know, so appreciate each and every one of you, you know what I mean, shout out to the YouTubers as well that rock with me, you feel me, y'all know yourselves. And much respect to y'all. Keep doing what y'all doing. Put in a good work. I mean, if I rock with y'all gotta be doing something right. You know what I mean? So yeah, appreciate everybody. You know what I mean? We're almost at 1,000 subscribers. You know, we're growing steadily. You feel me? Not really chasing it, but you know, if it comes, it comes. So be it. You know what I mean? So appreciate everybody. Y'all continue to like, share, subscribe. You know what I mean? Hey, it's a kid. But let's get to the order of the day, boy. You feel me? But today I'm gonna be talking to you about obstacles in life. You feel me? And what all we can do to prepare ourselves for those things, obstacles. You know what I mean? Circumstances, situations. You can use those terms interchangeably. You know what I mean? So, what can you do to prepare for those? You know what I mean? Because like people say, shit happens, you know what I mean, life happens, you feel me, so, y'all know me, I speak in parables, so it wouldn't be right if I don't put this out there first, but from the time you were conceived in your mom's womb, you know, that was the first obstacle that you overcame. You know what I said though? From the time you were conceived, that's the first obstacle you overcame, you know? Being born within itself is an obstacle that you overcame, you feel me? Because a lot of babies, they have complications at birth, either they're turned the wrong way, they get strangled by the umbilical cord, whatever the case might be. That was the very first obstacle you overcame at birth, you feel me? Is life progress? Overcame more obstacles, you know what I mean, learning to crawl, to form words, to talk, you know what I mean, to walk, to run, you know, to start comprehending, speaking and stuff like that, you know, those are all obstacles, you know, and it might take some people longer to do those things, you know, but as long as they keep pushing at it, you know what I mean, keep going, keep doing it, you know what I mean, like a baby learning to walk, they fall down a bunch of times, they keep getting up, they don't stay down, you know what I mean, as much as they fall down, they get back up, keep trying to walk, right? Obstacles, you feel me? And as we get older, our minds are conditioned or programmed to have fear, you know, and we learn more emotions and all of these things, and those things cause us to not be able to like overcome further obstacles in life, you know what I mean? What do you mean, Roadrunner? Alright, so fear, like I said, as we get older, we start to fear things and obstacles become harder to overcome and so on and so forth. You feel me? Why is that? Why is it that they become harder to overcome? We start to learn and think that things, we become, what is the word? Comprehensive then, of things in our surrounding environment, nature, you feel me? And then we start to look at other people and judge based off of them, your potential, you feel me? So if you see somebody like, oh, they tried this and they're this person and they weren't able to do it, then I might not be able to do it, you feel me? It shouldn't be like that, you feel me? The mind, if there's no enemy within, the enemy outside can do you no harm, you feel me? So the mind you should basically train the mind for whatever life will throw at you, you know what I mean? Because life will throw stuff at you, that's best believe it, you know what I mean? Never know when, what time, what day, what year, whatever. But just know something can occur, and if you're not mentally prepared for it, you know, it can bring you to torture, you can become depressed, anxious, you know, stressed, all of these things, you know what I mean? You see, the body physically, the body physically can pretty much withstand a lot of pain, you know what I mean? Like a lot, the body physically, you know what I mean? People get broken bones, torn muscles, all kinds of things, you know what I mean? Women giving birth, you feel me? And they're able to withstand that pain, you know? Some of them, before this 21st century or whatever, you know, people are having babies without anesthetics and stuff like that, you know, so the body is able to sustain a lot of pain. People are setting broken bones and all that without medical additions, you know what I mean, to numb the pain or to lessen the pain, you feel me? So the body physically can withstand a lot, you know what I mean? It is the mind which you must train, my friends, and once you get control of that, the world is your playground. The world will yield to you, you know what I mean? You will become more comprehensive of things, you know, more understanding, you know, you'll be able to, you master yourself, you know what I mean? You master yourself as a person, you know what I mean? And then once you master yourself as a person, then you can start to gain understanding from other people, like why they do certain things, you know what I mean? Why they act the way that they act, so on and so forth. Why they are afraid of this or afraid of that, so on and so forth. You know what I mean? Once you gain control of your mind, then you ultimately gain understanding. You feel me? So don't be afraid of obstacles, man. You know what I mean? They will come up, you know. Don't let them like break y'all, get y'all down. None of that stuff, you know what I mean? I know as humans, you know, that's just our nature, you know what I mean? But if you train the mind, my friends, you become damn near unstoppable. You know what I mean? Yeah, so just some food for the thought, you know. And the previous video I recorded, I got cut off before I got done, so let me see if I can remember what I was saying, and I could pick up right here and finish what I'm about to say. But yeah, the repetition and consistency narrative, you know what I mean? We see that in society today, every day around you. You might not be aware of it, like I said, subconsciously, you know what I mean? But when you gain that understanding, like I said, become aware in your mind, full self-control in your mind, then everything becomes clear as day to you, basically, you know. So that repetition, consistency narrative, like I was talking about in the previous video, social media, for instance, Instagram and all of this, you know, you see a bunch of people basically start to do a lot of stupid stuff on the internet, you know what I mean, for clout or fame or hype or whatever you want to call it, you know what I mean? And that's the narrative that's portrayed. So people consistently, repetitively see that. In their mind, it becomes the norm. You feel me? Repetition and consistency, very powerful. You feel me? But when you gain control of your mind, you know what I mean, you're aware, you know what's right from wrong, you know what I mean? More power to them, do their thing, whatever the case might be. You feel me? But repetition and consistency, you know, can change everything. You feel me? Just know that. And y'all can see it too for yourselves. You feel me? Because you see a bunch of different like YouTubers trolling pranks, whatever, people on Instagram trolling pranks, doing all kinds of stupid stuff, you know. And the narrative is repetition and consistency. You feel me? So people catch on, they start doing the same thing, so on and so forth, and then hey, it just like becomes the norm. You feel me? So hey, I don't know what to tell y'all, but train the mind, yo. That's all I can tell you. Prepare the mind mentally, and you'll be able to withstand anything that comes your way. Just best believe that. You know what I mean? But I'm about to get on down the road. I'm about to finish eating my food right quick, and now I'm about to hit the road. I'm going to Denver, Colorado. So I'm gonna catch up with y'all on the next one. Probably go live maybe later on tonight or tomorrow or something. Now I know, but the drivers out there, you know what I mean? ladies and gentlemen, y'all be safe out there. Keep it between the mayo and the mustard. You know what I mean? And like I said, appreciate all the new people. Excuse me one second. Appreciate all the new people. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Any day above ground, my friends, that is a good day. You have the opportunity to change what happens tomorrow. However, if you're 6'6" beneath the ground, and that's it. A wise man once said, the richest place in the world, boy, that's in the graveyard. That's where dreams and ideas go to die. You know, always remember, never forget, if there's no enemy within, the enemy outside can do you no harm, my friends. You know what I mean? Remember, Roadrunner said this: greatness is only achieved through effort, sacrifice, and pain. Remember, physical pain, mental pain, two different things. Body can almost handle any type of pain physically. It is the mind which we must train, my friends. Y'all be safe. It's the kid saying, yo, gone.